Good afternoon, everybody. Andy, Team Marine Service here, of course. Here I am. I'm standing behind boxes of candy bars. We're trying to raise money to get those kids to go. The problem is mom and dad really don't have enough money to help these kids get to what they deserve. They work for it, they deserve it. We are going down to Hintgen Elementary School to present them with a check because we raised enough money to get those two children off to Washington D.C. So that's where we're heading. We're gonna go down there today. So the whole reason we're heading down that way to Hintgen Elementary is because for those kids heading to Washington D.C. on the safety patrol trip. So academically, they have done what they needed to do. The problem there is there's just not enough funds in their family to let them go. So through buying the candy bars, I'm standing behind boxes of candy bars. I got 2 boxes. They tried to help. That's what they figured, to try to raise money. That way I bought the candy bars. I got that money, and then I started selling the candy bars. So instead of making 50%, they made 100%. So they made their 50%, then they're gonna make 100% on top of that. And then the generosity of the people that I know, the money started coming in. Help these kids get to what they deserve. They work for it, they deserve it. And like I said, in 5-6 days, we had enough money to take care of those kids, so. So we made it here. We made it to Hintgen Elementary School to make sure that these kids get to go on their field trip. We're here because essentially my wife works here and she brought this to my attention. So that's why we're at this school today. Hi. Hi.
Going down to Hintgen Elementary School today. Andy's wife Jamie works down there. She's a teacher, and brought it across to his attention that there's a few students down there that were going on a little trip and weren't going to be able to go because they didn't have enough money to go. So a while back, Andy put a little feeler out on Facebook, and between Team Marine and some very generous people out there, raised enough money for these kids to go on their trip. So we're going down there to put some smiles on some kids' face because they worked hard to be able to go on this trip.
Team Marine Service here. Right.
For what I think it is.
You bet it is.
Oh my gosh. It's an emergency. You need to come here right now.
Story time?
Is there a story time with Sam?
Could we make a children's book, Story Time with Sam?
We could.
No, we don't need a story time with Sam.
Especially a flip book, like Jason just said. So you open up the page. There he is.
Hi, Jamie's husband.
How are you doing?
He's got a surprise.
Good, I'm
These are
great.
my employees.
Hi. Nice to meet you,
Neil.
Amy. Nice to meet you,
That's
Amy.
Jordan.
I'm Jordan.
Hi.
He's in charge of the YouTube.
Taping the whole thing.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer of work hard, you should receive. So,
Yeah.
how much do you need?
Well, whatever you're willing to donate would
Yeah.
be put to use for our kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
for Safety Patrol.
Yeah, and it's important. When they work hard and they're good academically, they deserve what they get.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. She's gonna figure this out, I think.
So,
These kids are here, correct? We're at school today, or?
I believe they're all here. I don't know. I'd have to check attendance.
We had some pretty good. It was pretty good, you know, locally, even in Holman.
Yes.
It was
That's
really
awesome.
good. It was really good. It was really
No,
good.
I appreciate you doing that on behalf of our students and.
This is awesome. I mean, I was a 5th grader too, and the 5th grade trip was amazing. Work hard to go, so I mean, if they worked hard, they deserve to go, no matter what.
You could do 300 or you could do more.
Whatever you're.
We'll do 500.
Okay.
Okay, 500 it is.
Wonderful. I can't tell you how much our families will appreciate it,
Does
and
that
we
work?
appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Works for me.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And we'll do it.
Very much
Okay.
appreciated.
Well, we can't thank you enough because it helps our kids, it helps our families, and
That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about.
This is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff.
I know. It's probably going to be the
100%, Everybody knows that I like to give back. I like to give back to the community as much as I can because this community around here supports what we do here, surrounding areas all over. But when it comes to kids, that work hard to get what they get. That's important to me because in the long run, when they are rewarded for their hard work, it just builds better character, it builds a better student, it builds longevity. So that's what's important to me. When you work hard, you deserve things. So when you can give back, that's awesome.
Bunch of big guys. Come
We're
on.
big. Hi.
You can shake their hands.
How are you? What's your name? My name's Andy.
My name's Jason. Jason.
I'm Neil. So you girls want to go to Washington D.C. and you've earned it. Good at school, good, and you safety patrol, right? All right. Well, you're going. We just made sure of it.
Pretty awesome.
All right. So you girls are going. We just paid for it. You're good to go. Okay?
What do you guys need of them?
You bet. Not a problem.
The girls already asked. I told them we call their parents today. They said, "Can we be there when you call the parents to let us know?" I said, "Absolutely."
100%. Just keep up the hard work. Okay? Stay positive. Just keep up the hard work. All right? You earned it.
Yeah, they did. They're hard workers.
That's good. That's
Pretty
good.
awesome.
Awesome. I'm glad to do it. 100% glad to do it. I'm glad you're able to go. All right?
Can we get a picture, guys? Cool.
So as you know, that I am a firm believer in giving back to the community, especially when it comes to veterans or youth. The importance of giving back to your communities, it all stems from, like, when it comes to the youth, that's the future of what we have. There's certain kids in every single community across this country that need that little extra support, that need that somebody cares, because that little light in their future, it could spark their dream, it could spark their intensity just to keep going. It is a soft spot in my heart for those kids that go home and they don't get that. I want every kid to be able to understand that your hard work and your dedication and your commitment to whatever it is that you're doing doesn't go unseen. It doesn't go unheard. Always keep the dream in front of you. Always. There's always somebody watching.
These kids, they worked their tails off to be able to go on this trip, and it was hard for them to go financially, so I mean, they deserve to go. So it's, here you go, have fun. I remember my 5th grade trip, so remember it too.
What do you say to them?
You bet. Awesome. You guys deserve it.
So you can relax.
Now you can relax. You're going
Right?
to DC with your
Pretty
have
awesome.
fun.
So here's what we'll do. By the end of today, probably about Tiger time, I'll come grab you. We'll make the phone calls to your families, and you can be there when I call them, and then you get to go home and celebrate.
Okay? I'm gonna make you check
Awesome.
Keep up the good work.
We're just like 3 big hoodlums walking around in school.
Some kid's gonna come running around the corner.
Whoa.
What showed up, Andy?
My wife's spending more money. She decided to get Jimmy John's.
Thank you guys again.
Yeah,
Like,
no problem.
they were beyond thrilled.
Yeah, they were excited. That's cool.
They were super excited. And they asked when I was talking to them, they're like, have you called our parents yet? I said, no, not yet. They're like, can we be there, please? We want to tell them too. So
That's
we'll do
awesome.
that at the end of
That's
today.
awesome. That's awesome. Really
Thank
cool.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you for investing in our kids, even though they're not your kids. We appreciate
Doesn't
it.
matter, man. Yeah, the youth is the future.
Yeah.
That's what my goal is to keep them positive.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yes, yes.
We appreciate it. You surprising her at lunch?
I know it showed up.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
He's
go.
the delivery boy.
you're the delivery boy? On camera? Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Is there anything good in there?
We're gonna go deliver lunch.
What did you get?
I don't know what she got. It was $3.
Fresh bread sandwich. Country
Did she get a
club.
discount?
No tomato.
Loyalty room. What?
$3.43.
You got loyalty.
When you got $6.25 in loyalty,
That's
you've been there a
probably
lot.
Maybe 3 times a week. Chart. A 4 is an outside voice. I should give this to my son.
Loyalty. Get your You're supposed to come in here. That's Neil. That's Jason. Alright, so what I'm gonna need you guys to do is look at that camera right over there. You guys gotta look at that camera and say, speed, money, no brakes. Let's do a trial run. Let's do a trial run. You ready? When I say go, just like music.
Is it loud or
Count down to 3 or something.
Yeah, we're gonna count down to 3 and then we all gotta scream, speed, money, no brakes. Can we do that? Ready? We're gonna count down from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Speed, money, no brakes.
You guys gotta get into it.
Come on.
This is
Outside
like,
voice.
outside voice.
4.
Yeah,
Outside
we're going 4 here.
Outside voice.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to use the iPad voice. in
You get
school.
to. You get
When
to
Team
today.
Marine is here,
We
we
give
can
you
go
permission.
outside because we're loud.
Outside voice today.
Outside voices are gonna be okay for right now. Mr. Hauser's gonna turn the other way. Sit down.
This is Mr. Hauser's room now.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Speed, money, no brakes.
That's beautiful. You ready?
You ready?
Speed.
Right, we'll do a countdown. You ready? All right, kids. We need your outside voice. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Speed, money, no brakes.
Good job, guys.
That's one of the reasons why I really enjoy working with Andy and being here at Team Marine. Not only that he's, you know, one of my best friends, I grew up with him my whole life, but he's also a family man like myself. And we believe in work hard, you know, you deserve things. And, you know, and I know he embeds that into his kids. So not only to be able to give back to the community as much as we can for, you know, Christmas gifts, clothing, you know, be able to send these few kids off to a 5th grade trip. He's got the same type of, you know, just heart, soul. I mean, that's what's great about being here. So props to you, Andy, for being the boss that you are.
So I think after it's all said and done, we did what we came out to do. We got raised enough money. We were able to get 3 kids to go, not just 2, 3 kids to go to Washington D.C. We saw the kids; they were happy. I'm happy. It's time to go to lunch, but in all, it just ends up being a great day. It makes you feel good, makes you feel like you did something, and that's what's important. Thank you to Hintgen Elementary to allowing us to do what we did, allowing us to come into their school, to come into where it's kind of like a close-knit little family there, to allow us to come in to be part of what went on there that day. That was just cool to walk around to see the different sides of what goes on when it came to the lunch, when it came to the kids getting in line to go to lunch, just to see the kids in the classrooms. It was just awesome to be part of that. I just surely hope we made an impact, and if we can help you in the future, do not be afraid to contact us.
1, 2, 3.
Speed.